Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content.
Good afternoon, everybody. So, as most of you know, I have purchased a brand new exhaust system for the 73 Volkswagen thing. Currently, we have a dune buggy exhaust on here we put on. It came with the engine just to start it, really. So I just bought this exhaust yesterday, so now I know it's coming. I'm going to go ahead and remove the dune buggy exhaust right now and let you kind of come along for that. Not hard. I believe it's 13s. Yeah, 13 millimeter ratchet, wrench, whatever you got, should get it done. So this will be the exhaust and the J-tubes. The new exhaust that's coming is a brand new stock style, or brand new stock 74 Volkswagen thing exhaust. Now, I had to be talked into it because a 74 has all the heating stuff back here on the engine, right? I don't have any of that on a 73. 73, you have the gas heater up front, so you don't have any of that. So you, on a 73, from everything I've seen, because I've never had a stock exhaust on here, but you have a muffler, an individual muffler on each side. Those are almost impossible to get right now. So what I've got is the 74. That is actually the long style, and it's got the two exhaust tips that come out the rear bumper, which is what I really wanted. I wanted it to come out the factory holes on the bumper, and I wanted a new exhaust. I didn't want to use exhaust. You know, usually you got something rattling around or tanging. I don't want any weird anything on this. Everything else on the motor's new. Might as well. So, long story short, after talking to Mike, apparently, from what I understand, I don't have to do anything to those heater openings. I can leave them open. But if I need to cap them off, I can do that too. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, so that's what we got. So I'm going to go ahead and get this exhaust off. I'm going to start on the passenger side here. You guys can see me. And pop this off, put it in the shed. One more thing done. And just keep marking things off our list, right? It's been kind of a weird day, honestly. I got up this morning, didn't realize what day it was, and that I needed to be in Lakeland, Florida to do something. So I had to, where I thought I'd be here all day, I ended up having to take my wife to work in St. Pete, which is an hour and 15 minutes one way from here. And then drive to Lakeland, another 60 minutes on I-4, it's terrible. And then do what I had to do there, and then drive all the way from Lakeland back to Springfield. So, yeah. So I did not get to do the things I wanted to actually get going today. And Ron actually had kind of the same thing happen to him. He got to do a little bit, and then got pulled away, had to take my mom down to Clearwater for some doctor stuff. So, and she's fine. They just had to pick something up. So, just trying to get something done at this point for today, get some things knocked off the list, and I think I'm going to do exhaust, then I'm going to jump up front, I'm going to jack up the front, and I'm going to make sure that I have good steering, but I don't hit anything with the rim and tires that I have, which right now, well, before we started messing with everything, we did hit a little bit, so I need to adjust that with all the steering arms and everything, and just kind of get that to where it doesn't hit, but yet I still have turning. So, gonna work on that as much as I can, and I'll bring you along for the ride. So, here we go. I'm gonna tilt this down. Sorry if the camera shakes a little bit. It wouldn't be better just to put you down. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys and girls. All right, so what we got to do, we got two 13s here. We've got two 13s, actually, probably not 13s. I put something else in here, but my intake manifold tube's coming off. I got to pop those out. And then we have two 13s on the back to take this side off. So not a huge deal, but a deal nonetheless. So gonna get into it and rock and roll. I am a firm believer in not using power tools or air tools on engines, especially ones you like. Now if you're tearing down an old block or something, you're getting ready to ship out to get filled or something, I mean, that's sure. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, and you're at this stage of the game where you don't want to A, lose anything, but B, you don't want to break anything either. Strip something out and end up having a really bad day. You guys still see over my fat belly? I think you can. Alright. And again, none of this is hard. It's just, something you gotta do. Good news is, we know that this motor runs, which is fantastic. So I don't have to worry about that. This is just strictly getting something out of the way for something that's coming. And just making our life a little easier. When that new exhaust gets here, I want to bolt it on, like immediately. So that's the reason for all this craziness. Really excited about all these parts we're getting. All these new parts that are going to be finishing pieces. I think this is going to be really, really cool. I do have a surprise for you guys that I don't have it yet, but it's coming. I'm getting ready to do, all the steering stuff. Got to get all that ready, get the steering column painted, so on and so forth. So, obviously I'm not putting a stock steering wheel on here, which kind of probably gives away the surprise. But I got a certain steering wheel that I want to run on this. You've heard me talk about it before, the wood grain with the chrome. So, found last night, I was on interwebs and found that I think it's VACP, Vintage Air Cooled Products, I think, the ones that sell it. But they sell a I guess it's a thing horn button. It says the thing. And actually, let me show you a picture. So that you guys know what steering wheel we're looking at. Let's see if that'll come through. That's the steering wheel that's going to go on this. See the horn button? It says the thing. It's got the wood grain and everything. So the idea here is to have that steering wheel with their shift knob. That's actually a Wolfsburg. And let's see if I can find that too here. Hold on. Kind of spec'd this out a long time ago. That shift knob, okay, with the teak. This originally was the steering wheel I was looking at. That guy with the Wolfsburg, which I like still, you know. But you can tell this is from back in November. Look at the wheels I was looking at. Look familiar? So I'm staying pretty true to my my deal here. But look at that. That's what we started with. That was on the 16th of November. My God, how far we've come. So anyway, that's what's happening, because this is the steering wheel that I have. None of us want to see that on there. So anyway, some cool things are coming that are just different, you know, little design dealios. Again, I don't know, have you guys ever seen underneath of this? Let me give you a little something here. So you guys can see what the underneath of this looks like. So this is the bottom of the motor. You see it there. She's so pretty. Then you got the push rod tubes. You got all the urethane transmission, red urethane transmission mounts. And then, I'm sorry if I'm making you sick, there's the other one. But look how good this thing looks underneath. I mean, oh my God. Look at that. She looks brandy new, which I love. You got the empty and lowered shocks. I mean, got some cool stuff on here, guys. So, anyway. Thought I'd show you that. I'm going to go ahead. I popped these off so that you can see what I'm doing. These are the 213s, one there, one there. You also have, I got to take these off, where my intake pipe comes down and connects to the exhaust. And then, I'll show you the back side. Back side here, right here, behind the blue wire was 1 and 2, 213 millimeters there. That's it. Exhaust pops off. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop off the other side, and then I'll come back to these guys in a minute. They're a different size. I put, I think, quarter 20s in there, and gotta figure that out. But let's see where we are. There we go. You can kind of see what's going on. See what? You see past my bed here? Now when I got the exhaust, the new one, I went ahead and I bought it with the install kit with all the new gaskets and bolts and nuts and all the things so that everything's fresh on here. You know, I want this to be as simple as humanly possible. I will chase these threads here because, quite frankly, they're not great. They're not terrible, but they could use some love. You can see I should be able to spin this off with my fingers right now. I can actually. Here's one. Where's the master? I think I can get that with a 13 socket. Give me a second. socket. Jack this up. I'm going to adjust the steering, get the beam greased, get everything done but the brakes. That way we can.
If you want to just make that thing tomorrow,
Do it today, but I mean, I'm almost done here. So, okay, guys, I'm back. So, we got one here that's a little bit of a pinch. This guy. Guys, I can't stress to you the importance of good tools. You're only as good as your tools. I need to go and just buy a whole new set of everything and reorganize the toolbox. We got our drawers for our wrenches and shit are like no joke. 300 wrenches, you know, you gotta search through them. You kind of gotta, you know, where's Waldo this thing, and it sucks. Costs time, and time is money, you know. There she goes. Wash her will pop off one at a time. Okay. You guys are doing your engines, just take the extra time to make everything kind of match, look right. I mean, it could look like this or it could look absolutely terrible, and the difference between the two is not much. Okay, so we got all those off. Now, I'm going to go get me a hat. run to drop that off and maybe go see Nick. That one. Let's move over here, ladies and gentlemen. Bunch of parts came in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I'll show you in just a second.
The parts from the Think Shop. The not Mike, but the other one. So the other seat springs, the 14 seat springs. The rear seat straps. We have an exhaust. Alright. Bag all that stuff here in that. Okay. So, guys, let me show you what we got. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Alright. Here's our exhaust. J-tubes. Whatnot. This is what's left. That right there on both sides. And that is that. And honestly, putting the new exhaust on should be somewhat similar process, and you know, see where it goes. So, but anyway, guys, we're gonna run a couple errands. Uncle Billy Bob, your looks like your tailgate might be coming here in a second, barring they don't want $500 to ship it. So we're gonna go do that and get the, we're gonna go pick up the paint. Actually, we had the paint. We're gonna pick up the clear and all the other things we need, the bed liner kit and all that, to paint this monster. So that's coming, guys. Stay tuned. Please like the videos and subscribe to the channel. A lot more coming, as you can see. Parts are coming in every day. It's really coming together. Dragon Custom.